All right, guys, about how this whole system works. Let me take you on a little trip to show you what I'm talking about. Imagine 4 different scenarios. We've got Leslie jetting off to Australia for 6 weeks. Then there's Neil hitting the slopes for a 2-week ski trip in the Alps. Scott's soaking up the sun in a Caribbean beach for a couple of weeks too. And Jackie, well, she's just popping over to see her mom for the night. Here's the thing, and I want to make this crystal clear. Whether it's Jackie's overnight stay or Leslie's epic adventure, there are certain things they're all going to pack. Sure, Scott won't be needing his snow gear in the Caribbean, and Jackie won't need to pack much for just one night. But there are essentials that everyone needs, no matter how long or short the trip. We're talking about underwear, socks, toiletries, phone chargers, those basic things we can't live without, not even for a quick visit to mom's. This applies to business too. There are foundational pieces that every professional business needs, regardless of whether you're aiming for a $1 million company or a multi-million-dollar empire. These foundations are like the underwear and socks of your business. They are the non-negotiables. You wouldn't leave home without packing underwear, even for a night, right? Well, in the same way, you wouldn't start a business without these foundational marketing pieces. They're just as essential for modern business as clean underwear is, well, for modern life. Of course, our ancestors 300 years ago might have thought all this was pretty strange. But in the 21st century, these basics are a given. And in the entrepreneur's marketing and sales system, these foundational blocks are the absolute must-haves for any professional marketing strategy. Now, here's the deal. No one gets a free pass on these foundations. You might be able to skip 1 or 2 specific blocks, and we'll dive into that later. But you need to understand them all to make an informed decision. In my system, there are 11 of these foundational building blocks. We've gone through countless scenarios to figure this out, and I'm confident there aren't any more. So, over the rest of the course, I will walk you through each of these each of these 11 blocks, which you can find on page 80 of your workbook. Think of them as the metaphorical equivalent of underwear, socks, and a quick spray of deodorant. We'll cover things like marketing asset reviews, Google business page, follow-up processes, remarketing, and pixel tracking. Price reviews, systemized collection of reviews, marketing calendars, knowledge centers, neighborhood cards, LinkedIn, and even the surprisingly important act of answering the damn phone. It's possible you won't need all 11 blocks. For example, if you never visit your clients or customers at their locations, you can probably skip block number 9, the neighborhood cards. But for most of you, all 11 will be essential. So let's dive in and start with block number 1, the marketing asset review. This is about raising the bar and becoming a true professional. We need a standard to assess your marketing assets and collateral. While the ultimate standard is the results they generate, it's not always easy to track those results directly. So I put together a marketing collateral quality test on page 82 to help you objectively assess the quality of your marketing materials. As you begin this part of the system, run this test on each of your individual marketing pieces, your website, flyers, ads, and so on. If you have multiple marketing pillars, print out and test multiple times and use it for each one. As you start this part of the system, like I said, run this test on each of your marketing pieces. If you have 6 different marketing pillars, print out the test 6 times. You get me? All right, let's break this down piece by piece. Ever seen a piece of marketing and thought, what were they even trying to do with this? It happens all the time, even with stuff I see from my own colleagues sometimes. The first thing your marketing needs is a crystal clear objective. And trust me, most marketing I see fails right here at the starting line. They lose track of what they're trying to achieve. Let me give you an example. You're sending out a direct mail piece. Your goal is to get a meeting. That's it. That's the objective. So you don't need to sell your product or service in the letter. You need to sell the reasons why someone should meet with you. Make sense? So many people mess this up. They start talking about features and benefits and prices, and it's totally irrelevant when your goal is just to get a meeting. Your objective needs to be blindingly obvious. Is it to drive traffic to your website? Get people to call you? Download something? Figure out exactly what you want people to do and make that the focus of your marketing. The clearer you are, the more people will take action. It's that simple. Next up, your marketing can't be boring. Is it the same as everyone else in your market? If you swapped out your logo with your competitors, would anyone notice? If the answer is yes, you're failing. You need to be different. You need to use language that's human and real. People connect with that. Same goes for images. Don't use the same boring stock photos everyone else is using. Find something interesting and creative. Kids and animals are always a good bet. And remember, if someone can't remember anything about your marketing 10 minutes later, you failed. You want something that resonates and sticks with them. The next step is clear positioning. It needs to be obvious why someone should choose you over your competitors. Are you the best at something? Have you won any awards? Make sure that's clear in your marketing. And next up, your marketing needs to be personable and relatable. People buy from people they like and trust. So show your face, introduce your team, let your personality shine through. You want the secret sauce. Don't be afraid to show it. And don't forget about video. Put yourself out there, be helpful, and educate your prospects. If you follow these steps, you'll be well on your way to creating marketing that really works. All right, guys, let's talk about number 7 on the marketing collateral checklist. Links to independent review sites. This is huge these days. You gotta show off those stars and reviews wherever they are. Google, TripAdvisor, Trustpilot, wherever your peeps are hanging out. This isn't just a nice to have anymore. It's essential for pretty much everyone. Don't skip this step. There are so many review sites out there now for every type of business. They carry a lot of weight, so you gotta get on there. And once you're on one, spread it around. Now, number 8 is the second best thing, testimonials. They're not as powerful as reviews, but still super helpful if you do them right. That means a photo, a real name, and a headline that summarizes the message. Here's a rule of thumb for your website. At least 4 testimonials for every year you've been in business. Think about it. If you've been around for 10 years and only have 3 testimonials, it doesn't look great, right? But if you've got 40 testimonials, that shows you're the real deal. If you put your effort into getting reviews instead, that can be just as good as testimonials. Even better. All right? Plenty of reviews or testimonials can make a huge difference. These are foundation blocks for better conversion. You can skip them and pretend they don't matter, but trust me, when you get this right, your marketing will take off. Let's talk about number 9 on the list, a strong offer. Is there a reason for someone to take action now? This often gets missed. You might think not everyone will take action right away, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. And the reason to act now must be real. Don't make stuff up. People can tell. If you're not honest, it'll actually hurt you more than help you. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about offers later. And finally, number 10, multiple clear calls to action. At least 4, probably more. All right? Don't make it hard for people to figure out what to do next. Every scroll on your website should have a clear link to click, guiding them towards your goal. If your marketing ticks all 10 boxes, you're in the game, guys. You've got a clear objective, you are not boring, you know what you stand for, they know what they're getting into, you've got videos, awards, links to reviews, testimonials, a strong offer, and clear calls to action. Most marketing doesn't score that high, even though this stuff isn't new. But now you've got a checklist to help you up your game. Start by looking at your current marketing stuff, websites, flyers, whatever you've got, and give it a score. It's like a multiplier effect. High quality marketing means you need less stuff coming in to get sales out. Mediocre or poor quality means you gotta work way harder. This isn't about stopping everything and starting over. It's about identifying weaknesses and making improvements as you go. Often, it's as simple as adding some elements to your existing design. Don't overthink it. Just get started. All right, so your action step, run the marketing collateral test on everything you've got. Be honest and accurate. Then start scheduling updates for the stuff that needs work. Remember, this is just the first foundation block, understanding the reality of your marketing. It's what a pro would do.